What really motivated me to do this tour was the prospect of meeting a lot of quality women and knowing that AFA is screening them to a certain degree. It gives a foreigner like me, a guy from the West, a measure of confidence that you're not meeting some random person off the street. Wonderful day today, absolutely beautiful. So who is Ungud? A man that loves adventure, loves pushing boundaries, wanted to explore. I'm from Toronto, Canada. I'm 33 years old. Work for my family business. We do cardiac heart testing and just a free spirit. Love traveling, love working out, love meeting great people, social guy. So that's a little bit about me and kind of like I'm into working out and yoga and got a good group of friends down in Toronto, Canada, but just blessed and grateful to be here. So a little bit about who I am and kind of how I think. I've never been married. I was close to getting married and I'm happy I didn't because I got a chance to come down on the tour with AFA. But no, I've never been married before. Decisive, like key pinnacle moment where I decided to use AFA to search for my long-term, like my ideal woman, would probably be two things. Number one was I'm actually Indian and Sri Lankan, and I was actually really close to getting an arranged marriage, and my heart wasn't in it. So, you know, in our culture, arranged marriage is big, and I found it very businessy, like very transactional. I didn't want to do that because I wanted love, I wanted romance, I wanted passion, I wanted excitement. I wanted to know that the woman wanted me for me. So I reached out to AFA because the footage was really good. There were so many happy clients online. Like if you Google AFA in YouTube, you see a lot of happy men with genuine, beautiful women with great attitudes. So that definitely made me feel good because I didn't want something transactional. I wanted to avoid that. So that was number one. And number two was I didn't want to make excuses. Like I knew the Philippines was far and it was a far trip. The money didn't matter, even though it was a bit pricey. It was a life experience. It was a life-altering experience. My uncle passed away suddenly, and when that happened, you know, he died suddenly of a heart attack at 53. You know, you realize that time is really important, and you should do the things that you want to do now. So that's what it was. I didn't wait. I packed my bags. I booked my ticket. I booked my tour, and I took a chance. And I'm really happy I did. You know, but those are the reasons. Those were kind of the decisive moments. In terms of why I wanted to use a foreign affair to meet my future partner. And so far, everything is great. So I originally found out about a foreign affair through YouTube. I just Googled, actually YouTube and a browser search on Chrome. I read testimonials online. I read a lot of reports. Like, I'm the kind of guy that will always do my research. I'm a smart guy. I'm not gonna walk into something blind. I did my homework on them. 27 years they were operational. Called the head office in Phoenix. They took my calls, they answered my questions. So I had a measure of confidence before I came because, you know, it could be scary for men in the West to like make that decision to pay that money and make that trip. But the customer service was great. The YouTube videos were strong. The testimonials were real. And yeah, it was kind of how I found out about it. And then there were a lot of articles online too, on the internet. From the time I found out about you guys to the time I actually booked my tour was less than a month. I was decisive and I was sold. Like I was actually sold, and I'm happy I did. I love Filipino women. I find them incredibly beautiful. I think they're down to earth, they're humble. And I felt that what really motivated me to do this tour was the prospect of meeting, you know, a lot of quality women and knowing that AFA is like screening them to a certain degree. It gives a foreigner like me, a guy from the West, a measure of confidence that you're not meeting some random person off the street. And I think that's important because when you're coming to a foreign country, you want to know that the women are vetted, screened to some degree, and that, you know, AFA does know a little bit about their profiles and their background. I like that. It makes me feel secure. So that was the biggest thing, just, you know, my desire to meet a great Filipino woman. You know, the culture is great. It's very similar to Indian culture. romance is alive, they're loving women, they can start families. I'm a family-oriented man. And just like the track record of success, like they're the only company, like they've been around for 27 years, and you know, customer service is big. So anytime you had a question or you called the head office in Phoenix, they took your call, they called you back, they answered your questions, they explained how things worked. They were so well organized based on testimonials. So I was sold, like I wanted to take the chance and do it. And like I said, I didn't know what I was gonna get until I showed up. There was a little bit of a risk, but it was well worth it. So that's what sold me, just a successful track record and the possibility of meeting so many beautiful, amazing women over the course of one or two socials. So where else can you get that? Like you can't get that anywhere else. You have to show up, and all you have to do is walk into a room and you're being introduced to 200, 100 plus beautiful women in one night. So if you're a single man and you're looking for the right girl, what else can you ask for?
Are you a single man looking for love? A woman with traditional values? Check out our website at
Philippine-women.com. If you liked this video, subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell and give us a thumbs up.